Welcome back, YouTube, for another video. We're gonna be talking a little bit about BR today. Here is obviously how the rewards break down. I believe the program, yes, it does end in 2 days, so we're gonna be getting a new set of flawless rewards, and a new battle royale program, probably a new diamond and some gold, silver rewards also, which will be kind of nice. Could see some interesting players in there, but we're gonna get started. I'm gonna try to give you some tips and tricks that I've learned over the years for for drafting BR teams. All right. Now here's the starting one. I don't know why I don't know why it's not saying it, but I've paralleled Big Poppy. I just don't have him as a card. Um, First 400 people to parallel him, by the way. Uh, this Steve Finley though is also very good, and he plays a premier position in being center field. Um, I would just recommend in this round, you can't really go wrong. Obviously, I wouldn't pick Mookie, even though he's very good. I'd pick one of Big Poppy or Steve Finley, and I would try to avoid gold, diamond, or honestly even silver pitchers, or starting pitchers. I should say starting pitchers. Relievers is fine. We're gonna go Big Poppy. I've just had, oh, I backed out. We're gonna go Big Poppy. I've just had better luck with him in the past. We're gonna in this round, you don't get a lot of utility from silver or from bronze bats, or even really bronze relievers that are right-handed. To be quite honest with you, depending on the reliever, I should say. Nothing. You're not gonna get much from Michael Fulmer, so we're gonna go Joe Ross here, and he has 5 pitches, so that's something to keep a lookout for. Also, here's a good round for us. Corey Dickerson is usually really good, but Aaron Bummer is very good and a very good lefty to have, especially early on. Um, I would not recommend picking this El Duque. He will get torched if you throw a fastball in the zone, and that just happens sometimes. Sometimes you do that. Here's kind of a waste round. We're gonna pick Tyler Thornburg. Nothing too special there. Um, we are gonna get another lefty power bat on the squad in this round. We're once again not picking a starting pitcher with our silver rounds. Yan Gomes wouldn't be a bad pick either. Kind of fast for a catcher, to be honest. But we're gonna go Jock Peterson. Here's a really good round. We got 2 switch hitters. Once again, don't no starting pitchers, please no starting pitchers. Roberto, I love him. He's going to get a really juiced up card later in the year, but this card is not that great in my opinion. So it's really between Jose and Jorge. And to be quite honest with you, I would much rather have Jorge, just because he that is a premier position that he's playing. I mean, third base is also, but you can get good third basemen that are golds and silvers as well, where like getting catchers are kind of tough. Um, Tyler Alexander, not does not throw hard, but does have 5 pitches. So I'm really debating between him and Clark Schmidt. Um, and just for a little extra lefty in there, I will go Tyler Alexander. Um, this round, I like Brian Goodwin as a card. I feel like he always hits the ball really well for some reason. Um, but we're gonna go with Frankie. I think Frankie's really good too. He just doesn't always play the best, to be quite frank. Um, so here we're at a tough decision. I like all of these hitters here, to be honest with you. And I think we're gonna have to go with Starling just because he does have that lefty boost, and really that's what we're lacking on this team. Um, Here we're gonna go to Jordan Bolazovic. Um, kind of a waste round. Nothing else really going on there for that. Here we go. Here's another good round. So we could choose Giovanni, or we could choose Xander. Honestly, even Sean Green. I wouldn't recommend Sean Green just because that lefty is not great. And I definitely would not recommend Greg Maddux, at least in BR. Rank seasons, you can get away with him. And normally I wouldn't do this, but we're going to go Xander because I don't plan on playing this 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 BR run right away. It's probably gonna be something I do probably over the weekend. Maybe yeah, probably when the new program comes out. I am gonna pick up. Ooh, do I want to pick up Darren O'Day? Yeah, I'm gonna pick up Darren O'Day here. Sidearm pitcher, pretty good, pretty good. Uh, Kim, they kind of nerfed a little bit from last year. I felt like he had 5 pitches last year. That might just be me remembering something else. Billy Hamilton also wouldn't be a bad pick. We're just gonna go with Kim though. We're gonna go with Kim. Um, Another Emilio Pagan. If you need to get that Houston Street, it's gonna be a good one. Plus, he was a good pick there. This Taiwan Walker. Okay, if you can get Taiwan Walker in your drafts, pick him. He's good. He's a good card. 5 pitches. They're all kind of gross. All look pretty similar, but like break in different directions. So it's pretty good. Um, Here we're just gonna try to get some speed and Lewis Brinson. None of those guys are gonna actually play. Uh, I do like Ozuna cards, but I just not how they have him set up this year. I mean, like his card plays way above. I feel like an 80 overall, but that's not gonna be for us. We're gonna pick a right-handed Joey Gallo instead in Hunter Renfroe. Literally a right-handed Joey Gallo. um, Oof, this isn't a throwaway. I would pick a reliever here, but I would like to keep those last couple open. Maybe try to get another good lefty. So we're just gonna pick a random uh, bench bat. And let's see, we do have two lefties and a switch hitter. Would love to get another lefty in there. And Kyle Seager's actually playing way up today. Kayla here is playing up. Honestly, I would look into him. I do not have good stats with him. For that reason, I'm gonna go with Kyle Seager. Play him over our bronze that we have there right now. Oh, they have David Price as a reliever. Okay, David Price as a reliever might be very good, guys. Yeah. I am gonna have to start looking out for him in bronze rounds. Um, Another kind of throwaway pick. I'm gonna pick Ben Gamel as a lefty bench bat though. I would love to. Okay, so if we can replace a center fielder, I'm gonna try to see if I can get a gold round for that though. I am gonna pick this Yimi Garcia though, former Dodger, just because it's 4 pitches for a reliever is pretty good. Um, Yikes! Another bad round. Another bad round. We're actually gonna pick this Jonathan Hernandez. We got 4 righties that I feel comfortable with. 3 righties I feel comfortable with. Plus I got Jonathan and Tyler. So I mean I'm willing to round out the pen in that. Um, so this is an interesting predicament we're in now. Ooh, Renfro can play center field. If that's the case, we are going to pick this Duvall because he's just an absolute beast as well. Um, Yikes, man, yikes. I want this Conforto, but I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna pick this Conforto because, to be honest, like the Pete Alonso wouldn't be a bad pick. Honestly, even the Salvi wouldn't be a bad pick. George Brett is not a good pick. I feel like you gotta get power in BR if you want to compete. Um, and then we're also just gonna pick Carlos Santana as another bench bat. And with that being said, I'll also construct my lineup here really quick. Try to show you what goes through my mind when I'm setting up a lineup here. So I'm not gonna have Hunter or Adam Duvall here playing center field because his fielding stats are not good. At least Hunter Renfroe will still be a good fielder in center. What else need? Oh, our third baseman. Okay, and here's normally how I start off. I try to think about who am I gonna lead off. So I go like Conforto's gonna lead off because he's gonna have good stats versus righties, and then and a lot of it's a lot like normal baseball, a lot of people are going to be starting right-handed pitchers. That being said, though, I think we're going to. Yeah, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put Posada next. We're going to try to put our three best hitters up top here. And then our fourth best one is going to be right after Big Papi. Um, Actually, we're going to reorganize it a little here. We actually are going to let Jorge bat fifth, but it's just because I like the ready left or the right left right left. Um, you know, and to be honest, he hits both sides aren't pretty much the same. A little more power against lefties, a little more contact against righties. Actually, a lot more contact against righties, but you know, he's definitely someone like that I'd keep around for either side. Not really concerned about him not hitting against somebody. So, and then yeah, so like, um, actually, I'd probably put Starlin Castro at the bottom. Yeah, so like, we're putting a bunch of our best hitters up here at the top to face the worst pitcher that we can get, or at least face one pitcher for the first three guys. Like Big Poppy, he hopefully he just goes yard every time. Xander, hopefully, gets on base, whatever. Jorge can get on also. Duvall's a power guy. He's just trying to go yard. Same with Seager, honestly. Like this is pretty much how I'd set it up. Try to set up like alternate because you don't want with the three batter minimum or the three batter minimum for pitchers. You don't want someone to come in and pretty much just like face three righties with a right-handed pitcher. Like you want to make people work for some of these. And then I normally do like to put my bench bats up. So like my two usable ones are up top. And then I put a speed guy and then the two random ones. And then like starting or the relievers. I mean, it doesn't really matter how you set this up. It's kind of up to like you. I normally try to put all my lefties at like the way end though, just to kind of like separate them up, so I don't have to really like look or think about who's the lefty, who's not. Same thing with the starters. It doesn't really matter because they're gonna end up going up by overall anyways, like sorting out. Um, but yeah, I don't know if I really articulated a lot of my thoughts. I'll just give up some finishing points here. For hitters, try to focus on guys that are gonna give you are gonna be good batters. Like they're gonna hit the ball to the yard, because in BR that's really what it comes down to. Uh, is can you hit more home runs and can you stop them from hitting home runs? At least in my experience, it's pretty much how it plays out. There's not a lot of like small ball games like where you're smacking singles and you're getting like 18 hits. That just doesn't happen in my opinion. Um, Bench bats, same thing pretty much. Bullpens, you want guys that have multiple pitches, preferably five or at least three different ones, preferably not like a two seam, four seam, and slider. Those guys aren't great, but they're usable, I guess. And then starters, in my opinion, you want to try to get people with as many different pitches as possible. Five would be great. Four is also good. Even a two seamer for starters is all right. It's not great, but it's all right. Um, just kind of experiment with some of like your starters and like relievers, and you'll find guys that like you can tell play way above their stats. But yeah, like with all that being said, if you appreciated if you appreciate any of the tips, like the video or anything, you can click that like button and the subscribe button. Subscribing is free on YouTube, and you can always change your mind and unsubscribe later. It really does help me. Um, and yeah, I'll be live on Twitch probably this weekend for quite a bit. Be sure to follow me there. That's in the description as well. And I'll be seeing everyone in the next video. See ya.